No, because every Christmas we would we try to cover each other with glitter.
Oh, I've heard
And
about
you're
this.
never
No.
you're
I
never
did not
part
play
of
tried
it.
this
to
game.
cover people in glitter.
Yes,
is what
but
I hear.
every time we try to get Sebastian, he overpowers. He grabs us, locks us in, and he's like, "This is over. This is over." And then we have to agree to it. And then
I'm not interested in this game. Actually, Christmas before last, two people, you included, came at me with these Christmas ornaments.
Balls,
sparkly Christmas ornaments. I wrestled them out of your hands, crushed them against each other until they were jagged objects, and then attacked you both with them and asked you to stay away.
Yeah.
I am not in for these fun and games of wrestling.
But speaking of that,
Yes.
remember my brilliant idea of what we were supposed to do while we did this podcast and I forgot?
Yes.
Because remember last St. Patrick's Day, you had all those shiny little shamrock things
Oh yes.
that I'm still finding in my house, even though I've moved since last St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah.
And you did not even go to
I've
her
never
house.
even. I don't even know where you live.
No. We were at a birthday thing, and they had shiny little happy birthdays and shiny little numbers. And I wanted to bring a bunch of them here tonight to hide them all over your house for your birthday.
Oh.
And I forgot.
That would have been so
Until
good.
just this moment.
know.
'Cause we were talking
Referencing
about
that, I
sparkles.
don't think I've
Shamrock
mentioned it to
over
you.
there.
Weeks ago, I discovered one shiny shamrock in my fridge. Don't know how it got there, how long it had been there, but it's been some time. That's
yeah.
for certain.
Yeah. I still get people with it. I keep them in my pockets all year round.
Oh, is that what's happening? So
Yeah.
you were getting them, and then he gets them at my house, and that's why I'm still finding them.
Yeah.
I know. During the parade, the St. Patrick's Day parade
Oh,
itself,
don't wear a
Matthew's
hood.
favorite place to put those
wear a
are
hood.
hoods. Yeah.
Well, my purse was full of them, and I was thrilled.
I think my favorite thing is like putting them in sometimes even strangers' hoods, but mostly sometimes because you can't tell
I feel like
who's.
strangers is better.
You don't know whose
Almost.
hoods you're putting them in. But then there's always that one person who sees you doing it, and they're just so happy about it, and like this little thing going on between the two of you. It's like, we're gonna keep
inside
this a
secret.
secret. And then you go around the back and you get him too. So he thinks he's in on it, and then he gets home and he's like, I thought it was special.
Yeah, or like 2 hours passing, goes, damn, it's cold, and throws that on, and goes,
Yeah.
Matthew.
People are going to make connections to it eventually, because I would constantly, I'm trying to get my keys out when I'm downstairs, down at my apartment, and I lose a couple of shamrocks. And then I kind of consistently lose shamrocks all the way up to the apartment, and
You leave a trail.
yeah, I've been better at that, but there's still, one shamrock can give it all away.
Different pockets, maybe.
Maybe. It's a
But
problem,
doesn't he
though.
have shamrocks in all his pockets?
Yeah, you can't get rid of them once they
As we all
infest.
All right. I think it is the time where we rate our burgers. Let me review the burger scale. 10 is a $100 burger. It doesn't need to cost $100, but needs to be as if you would be willing to pay $100 for that burger. A 7 is a good burger. 5 is a fine burger. 3 is a not good burger. And a 0 is a poison burger. Mallory, I'm going to start with you. You had 2 bites. How would you rate those 2 bites of that burger?
4.
Wow. Just like, any reasoning behind it, or just 4?
Well, I only had 1 bite and
2 bites?
1.5 bites, and all I tasted was the barbecue sauce. So
How would you rate the barbecue sauce?
6.
Wow.
Interesting.
Okay. So you're going with a 4 or 4?
Yeah, 4.
What's 4?
Even
Not
my,
even fine.
Even my
It's a little less
pizza,
than fine.
I'd give it a 5 if anything. I didn't love it.
Really?
That much, no.
It looked
There wasn't
better than
enough
that.
of it, and I wasn't expecting the sweet potato fries.
Yeah,
And I
that
didn't
did
taste
seem like
enough.
a strange choice.
Yeah, and it didn't taste enough like lobster. I don't know. I was disappointed.
Matthew?
But I liked the company.
Oh, very
Oh,
nice.
thank you.
Very nice. Matthew, what did you think of your burger?
Like Mallory said, that barbecue sauce kind of overpowered the whole thing. Go ahead, Mallory. You were about to say something. No. And there really wasn't anything special about it. I don't know. Like I like the cheese curds, but they kept falling out of my burger. Sebastian, you had mentioned that you had trouble finding your cheese curds, but I remember when you found that last little cheese curd, you were very pleasantly surprised.
That was in his fries. That was a
That's true.
surprise cheese curd.
Yeah, he
Well, it
had
must have
just
fallen out of my burger into my fries.
he had just
Those are the
eaten.
best cheese curds, the surprise ones.
Sebastian had just eaten the like the winner of all curly fries.
And then said nothing can top that.
Nothing, yeah, nothing will top that. And then,
I think it may have been even more specific. It was that I took the prize-winning curly fry out of that bowl. Actually, Jasmine found it.
oh, and you were very quick.
And
You
you
tell her to drop
would
it.
not let me even help separate it. You were like, just put my fry down.
Please,
Put
that
my
is
fry
clearly
down.
the best fry in that whole
And I
bowl.
wasn't going to eat it. I was just showing it to you.
And I wanted to be very delicate with that fry.
And
It was
then I
the
was
prize
trying to make
fry.
a deal that you wouldn't eat lobster. And so I was trying to put it aside to
And I
threaten
did
you.
not eat lobster.
No, you did
and I
not.
did not finish my bowl of fries
No, you did not.
either. So it was
Yeah.
it was a fair deal. Because the deal was that I had to finish my whole plate and not touch any of Mallory's poutine for me to be able to then eat the best fry. But I just wanted the best
Your
fry.
whole plate,
Were
I
you
know that
were
was
you
wrong.
So
aware of this?
I had to finish all the fries.
Oh, okay.
No, and you didn't finish all your fries.
Exactly. I wasn't interested
He
in
was
finishing all
very
the fries.
defensive
Oh,
over that
I thought this
fry.
was just
Very
like
protective.
I thought this was something you made on your side of the table. It's like, okay, I won't touch Mallory's poutine, and I didn't know she was aware of it.
And so I delicately separated the curls of that very curly fry
Yeah,
and dipped it and descended the curly fry into my mouth. And it was maybe the
Like
highlight
a
of the meal.
Harlequin romance right now.
Right?
Jesus.
I'm a little jealous.
that's the cover too. Just Sebastian shirtless on a beach with a
A very long curly fry descending into my mouth.
yeah.
Ketchup glistening on the tip.
It's my boyfriend. I think we need to do that photo for this podcast.
Oh, and you need to be in the you have to be in the background, just looking disappointed.
Holding a
no,
lobster.
no, just with your arms folded and just looking dejected.
Yeah.
Like,
well, you've rejected
like
me.
I've chosen the curly fry
Which
over you.
you have.
And I was saying that nothing in that bowl would outdo that curly fry. And then, a piece
Yeah.
of cheese.
Like as if competing for your attention. It's like, don't forget about me.
Long story short, that small bit of cheese, not as good as the curly fry.
Oh, that's good.
As a side note, I don't know about you two who had poutine. I didn't find the curd cheese to be that
No.
squeaky
No,
and
it
fresh.
was not.
It wasn't much.
It was
very
almost
squeaky
like a
and
piece
fresh.
of cheddar cheese, like cut up in blocks almost.
And I would think during poutine
Whittled.
week that they would go through
They
enough
clearly
cheese.
were not trying very hard for Poutine Week.
That's
let's be
a
honest,
good
yeah.
point. That's a good
Yeah.
point. But am I reviewing my burgers?
Yes.
No, I
Yes.
haven't.
You
I
are
haven't
reviewing
given.
your
No,
burger.
Matthew
I
has
haven't
given
given
his
my rating.
score.
But you just cut him off.
No, I opened it up to a
Yeah, we
story
got
about
sidetracked
curly
on the
fries.
curly fry.
Okay.
Just a 5. No, yeah, just a 5. It was fine, but it was just uneventful. I kind of expected more from this place for the burger.
I feel like
because-
I always expect more from this place, and
Yeah.
I'm always let down. Anyway.
Yeah, and it's not the first time we tried going there.
That's true.
For a
We
burger,
did
so-
try to go there about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
But they were only open for brunch at the time, and then we forgot about it promptly for the next year and a half.
Yeah, yeah. So
Basically, exactly a year and a half ago.
I wasn't pleased
You
with
say
it.
I have a crazy good memory. How do you know when?
To the week, it was Burger Week 2017.
There we go. All right.
I mean, everything about it was good, but everything together was just a little too much and a little too sloppy and too barbecue saucy. I don't want that barbecue sauce. I should have known better. I've never liked a burger with barbecue sauce. I don't know why I thought this would be different.
I can't agree with the barbecue sauce thing particularly. I think if you use a little bit of barbecue sauce to add flavor, it can go very well. But if it just becomes saucy, I don't particularly like that. You know, these are personal opinions. I'm not saying no one will like that barbecue sauce, but no one at this table did. Well, we liked the barbecue sauce, but not the amount. The burger itself, like Matthew said, was sloppy. By maybe the 1/3 mark of eating my burger, it was a darn mess. I was handling it all different ways and trying to eat it from different angles to not make it a very messy situation. I usually don't use my napkin. I'm a very big finger licker. Unlike you, Matthew, you're a multi-napkin man mostly.
Definitely can't lick my fingers anymore.
Oh, that's right.
Are you still growing your nails?
Oh, yeah.
How's that going? Let's
Real good.
Let's see these suckers. Oh wow, that's looking pretty good, Matthew.
Yeah, yeah.
Those begin to look like human fingers.
Those look like normal nails.
They're growing. They're
Yeah, they're
growing
looking
out.
pretty
Because
good.
I did bite them all. They're a little dirty. I don't know how to keep them clean.
Oh.
Get a nice little brush, a nail brush.
Yeah.
Really? Do you brush your nails?
With like a potato brush style?
You brush your nails?
No.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was asking.
You use a potato brush?
No, but it would work perfectly.
Sure.
I assure you.
Yeah.
I have.
Sure him.
Reading the list of things on this burger, I got excited. And it is sort of in the same way that if I'm to build my own burger, I always put too many elements on the burger. When we went to Pix, I put too much and ruined the burger
Oh
for
my
myself.
god, Pix is my favorite burger of all time.
I thought you said that the burger you had, the mushroom burger, was your favorite burger.
No, I said it was a good burger, but
Oh.
Pix?
We'll get into this briefly. Onion rings, curd cheese, sounds good. Lettuce, tomato, pickle, barbecue sauce, other cheeses. We've gone too far. There are too many things on this burger that make it a sloppy mess. If they just honestly had, if they had the normal burger with maybe just bacon and cheese on a not crisped potato bun, this may have been a better burger. Their deluxe burger is silly and over the top, much like my Bloody Caesar, where the smaller burger was. And honestly, the better burger tonight was the tiny burger on my Bloody Caesar.
The John McClane.
The John McClane burger. So, I will give my deluxe burger a mere 5.
Okay.
It was fine.
Mere 5.
The tiny burger,
Yeah.
I would probably give maybe a 7.5.
Shut up.
Not kidding. That little one was delicious and maybe even
Only 'cause
overhyped.
it was a novelty.
No,
on
no,
your
no. Not just
Caesar.
the taste itself. I was really enjoying that tiny burger. The proportions of bun to other ingredients was very good, and
Was
so
it
that
also a potato bun?
it was also a potato bun, not as crisped,
Not as toady?
small thin patty, very nice. I like a thin patty generally, or multiple thin patties, even better. Lettuce, tomato, and the same spicy mayonnaise that was on your burger, Jasmine. It was a very good little burger, which to me says, simplify it, grow looks. You're overcomplicating most of your dishes, it would seem. I like the complicated decor, but for the dishes, keep it simple. We'll get into dessert afterwards. But I sort of had the same feelings about dessert. Jasmine, what did you think about your burger?
I feel like I end up going to this restaurant a lot because it's both vegetarian and non-vegetarian friendly, and I'm never that happy with what I had. But this particular burger was even worse than what I usually have. Like I said, it was kind of overcooked and chewy, but didn't really have any flavor. I added so much jalapeno liquid smoke, and even still, that even didn't really impress me very much.
You gave like 2 large portions.
Yeah, and I was just like, wow. And I mean, even my tater tot poutine, really, let's be honest, it's just because I'm excited to have tater tots and poutine that I can eat, but it wasn't really that good. And I think overall, I would give my burger a 2.
Oof.
Yeah, it was real bad.
Shots
real
fired.
bad. And like, I appreciate that they're making food I can eat, but that's what it was. Food I can eat. It wasn't like...
It's a good way
Yeah.
to describe
Wow,
it.
it was edible,
Yep.
Jasmine.
Barely. I didn't finish it.
Because I know when you were picking around it, you removed something and you were like,
I removed
oh,
the last piece
there
of
was a lot
quote-unquote chicken
Yeah.
because I was like, I don't want to waste it. I need protein. And that was it. Yeah.
Moving on to dessert very briefly before we wrap things up.
Balls!
Our waitress offered us a few things, but we ended up settling on balls of
3 balls or 5
cookie dough
balls?
that are deep fried and served with ice cream. I misunderstood this somehow, that it was balls of cookie dough or cookie dough that was fried, and then balls of ice cream. And she said,
So he
for
thought
this
we were having
table,
5 balls
we
of
could
ice
have
cream?
3 or 5 balls of ice cream. And I thought,
I can't believe you
3. That's why I always
proposed,
insisted
should
that
we
3
get
was
the
fine.
5?
I did not.
Oh,
I
it
just,
was Matthew.
I stood
we all
steadfast that
understood but
3
you.
was fine. Why would we need so much ice cream? It is February.
But because Matthew thought the ice cream was the best thing ever.
That's all I wanted. Mallory gave me a lot of flack for enjoying vanilla ice cream, as you often do. Sometimes I buy
Vanilla ice cream.
Sometimes I buy just a-
mashed
ice cream.
potatoes.
Sometimes I just buy vanilla ice cream. I bring it back, and I'm excited. I'm like, I got dessert, and you're like, you expect me to eat vanilla ice cream?
I'm with you. Why would you eat vanilla ice cream?
I thought it was a
Like,
nice
you
little
need
treat.
I mean, vanilla ice
extra.
cream on a peach pie or
Okay,
something
yeah.
like that. Yes.
Like as an
But just-
extra, like
but
side.
vanilla
Yeah.
ice cream
Just
And in
alone
this
like
case, the
that?
vanilla
No.
ice cream was the extra.
with the balls,
Yes, there
Yes.
were, and they
With
were.
the skin on the balls.
with the skin on the ball.
Mallory, you like the skin.
The skin was good. The skin
It was the best part.
I didn't like very much of any of it. Except for the ice cream. Yeah, the ice cream I liked,
The
but the
skin
balls
tasted
I was
like a
not
beaver
fan of.
tail. It was great.
The skin.
The
Yes.
skin of the balls.
That's what she said.
No. No.
That was that's what she said.